Today is January 12th, 2025, and it's been 5 days since Cookie was put to sleep. As a recap, as I do every video in December, we found him under the Christmas tree, struggling to breathe, loss of weight, lethargic, yellowing pale gums, and he was rushed to a vet. They didn't find his heart murmur that he had been diagnosed with earlier in life, but all his levels, like his red blood cells, were really low. And so they started him on 0.4 milliliters of doxycycline twice a day every 12 hours and 5 milligrams of prednisolone twice a day every 12 hours that he took together. And for 5 weeks we treated him, and he got much better. Even the congestion that he had had for years, or for, I guess, months, that constantly plagued him, went away. Oh, this is Posey, his half-sister. Yeah, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to bother you. She's a lot smaller than he was. We haven't gotten her spayed yet, but we plan to soon. It's just Cookie's vet bills are a lot. But on January 7th, he went for his vet appointment. Yeah, you wanna come up? Okay. My sweetheart. On January 7th, he went for his vet appointment in the morning with my dad, and they found nothing wrong. They only said the only thing of concern was his CBC was 26%, and they wanted it at 30. And they weren't sure why it wasn't. But he came home, and a couple hours later, I woke up. I gave him a quick pet and a little kiss. I said, "All right, I'll be home later." And I left at like 12:20. Came home at like 3:50, and I found him my brother's bed. He had his mouth open, and he was taking really almost like deep, shallow breaths. I know that's kind of conflicting, but like his chest would expand a lot, then quickly contract, like he was trying to breathe in deeply but couldn't. And so we rushed him to a different ER, and they said he was in heart failure. And so the vet theorized it could be Evans syndrome, and that he likely had a damaged heart or a weak heart, and the meds he was on just made it worse. And so the vet said, all right, it could be $2,000 to $3,000 just to hospitalize him for a chance that he'll survive. And they said it could take the meds anywhere from 6 to 12 hours to kick in, so he'd be struggling to breathe the whole time. And that, with everything he had already been through, she thought it was time to start thinking about putting him to sleep. So on January 7th, I made the hardest choice of my life to put my baby boy to sleep. He wasn't even 3 yet. We got him in May 2022. My mom said the 7th. And we got him at 8 weeks old, which means he was born around March. And so it just means he was 2 months away from turning 3. And it's been hard without him. The other cats don't really seem to notice or care. But of course I do, because he was my little baby boy and he's gone. And yeah, today's day number 5 without him. I still haven't had any dreams or signs from him. It makes me wonder if I ever will. Or if maybe he's just waiting for me to make a choice. I don't know. I'm still so conflicted about burial or cremation because I want to be buried. I don't want to be cremated. And all of our other pets have been buried. But at the same time, it's just the thought of, I hate the idea that if we bury him and it ties him to this place and then I leave, that he'll come looking for me and he won't ever find me. But if I have him in a nice little urn, I can take him with me just like I planned to when I moved. And we can see the world together and experience life, and then when I go, I can be buried with him. Oh, and from last video, you may have noticed that I took the flea collar off her. Mom said they weren't really working, so why bother having it on him? Not him, M, like, you know, them, broadly, but whatever. The hard part has been looking at memories. My phone made this pet memory video of Cookie. And just a little compilation of the photos still on my phone of him. And I found some videos. I found a very short video of him just going meow at the camera because, you know, he was looking at me and I wasn't sitting down to pet him, and he wanted me to sit with him and pet him. That's how he always did that. He never meowed for any other reason other than, hey, I love you. Come sit with me and pet me. And that's all he would ever meow for, was if you weren't giving him the attention he wanted. And I miss that. I miss waking up and seeing my little boy. For so long, I would wake up with him and he would be in my bed laying with me. And now I don't wake up with anyone in my bed. Posey here, if she does sleep or spend the night in here, or she just sleeps elsewhere in the room. Same with Lucy. They don't come to bed with me. I mean, sometimes they do. This morning I woke up with Lucy, which was nice. She's a lot more finicky about where she wants to sleep. Posey, I'm just hoping that once we finally get her spayed, which I think they quoted us, it'd be like $600 to get her spayed. Which, oh my god, that's so much money. It's almost the same amount just for all of Cookie's final gift cremation stuff, like the paw prints and everything. Some of Cookie's emergency bills were only $580. I'm just hoping when she gets spayed, she'll turn into a lap cat. I mean, she was already a cuddle monster, but I mean, just look at her. She's just baby. You know, you're just baby. You're just baby. She's just baby. And trust me, she doesn't mind that at all. She likes it. She purrs away. Trust me, I know cats. And if they're not happy for something, oh, they will let you know. I would say yesterday was easier than today. It's hard not to feel guilty and regretful for the things I didn't do. I should have played with him more. I should have given him treats. The night before he went, he just wanted to sit and be pet and thus snuggle, and I was playing a dumb mobile game. You know, I would pet him just a little bit, but not as much as he wanted, and I was even getting mad at him because he was trying to snuggle and bumping my hands and making me mess up, and I was getting annoyed about my baby boy over that, over some stupid game. And before every vet appointment, I would bring him to bed, but that night I just didn't for some reason. And those were my last 2 chances to have with him, and I wasted them both. And I don't know if I can ever forgive myself for that. Pretty soon, our other cat, Jinxie, she's gonna be going too, but hers is planned. She's an old cat, and she stopped grooming, and she just kind of hides. She still eats and she still purrs, but she just sits all by herself in the dining room, and she doesn't come to sit with anyone or anything. And she just kind of wheezes and breathes heavy and sneezes blood and has this awful, opening on her head that she wouldn't let heal. And we did get it looked at by a vet, but they said it was too close to her head. It was I guess it's right here. On Posey, it would be right here, where my thumb was. And I guess because of its position, they couldn't do anything about it. That's what they said. And so it never healed. She would always, we tried everything. We tried cones, we tried sprays, non-itching sprays and disinfecting sprays and everything you could think of, but she just would never leave it alone, so she would scratch it open again and again and again, and it never healed, and it's now just a bloody, scabby mess, and her paws are all matted, and it's awful. And so we plan to put her to sleep soon too, just to put her out of her misery. We were gonna do it, I guess, more recently, my mom said, but with everything with Cookie and all his bills, we just don't have much money, so euthanasia at one place was $200, so, or something like that. I have to look at the bill again. No, that's cremation I'm thinking about. I can't remember how much the euthanasia was, but basically every day my mom's asking for money because she's been out of work, so I only make $16 an hour, so we just don't have the money, which sucks because I hate seeing her like that, but when you don't have money, what can you do? It just makes me feel like a terrible owner, knowing that I've wasted Cookie's last day, and that Jinxie's just been miserable for so long. It makes me just think, what kind of owner am I? What have I done? I had a previous pet named Fufu, and he passed away, and I didn't take very good care of him, and I swore I would never let that happen again, and I've let it happen twice now. So not only did I fail him, but I failed them too. And it's just not fair, because they were all the sweetest, kindest pets you could ask for, and I just failed them. Instead of buying stupid games and cards and whatever else, I should have been focusing on seeing what I could do with Jinxie and getting her patched up, and instead of playing those games, and I should have just brought Cookie to bed and pet him, and I should have been taking more photos, and I should have been giving them all treats and everything, and I just didn't. I've been far too selfish. And people always say, how you couldn't have known. But I just should have known better. I should have known that he wanted the snuggle. And I should have just turned off the game because it wasn't going anywhere. I should have just turned it off and sat there and pet him. I should have brought him to bed. I should have been putting aside money to help with Jinxie and at least maybe getting her meds. Maybe it would help with her head or her congestion or something. And I don't know. I do think I took really good care of Cookie, though. I tried to spoil him rotten because he deserved it, because he was the bestest little boy. I would have given him the world if I could have. And even now I regret not just figuring out a payment plan to try to save him. It would have taken a while, but I could have come up with the money. I could have tried. But it's too late and I can't go back. I'm still thinking about the things I have to clean up now. I have the vacuum in here. That's all clean, but it's where Cookie liked to sit. When I was cleaning out my dresser, that was just stuff I put on the floor while I sorted through all the clothes, and he liked to sit there, so I just left it for him. But now he's gone, so I guess it has to go too. And what I don't like is just having... Sorry, siblings. What I don't like is having to clean everything. Not because I hate the cleaning, it's just I hate that everything he loves is slowly disappearing. Eventually there just won't be any sign of him anymore. All his favorite spots will be gone, and all his toys will be gone. Any stain he left behind will be gone. The blankets and the sheets will get washed, and all his markings and scent on them will be gone too. And it'll be like my baby boy was never here. Just like that. And the reason I'm also thinking about cremation is, not just that I get to take him with me, but, whenever I get up, I say good morning to the kitties, and I give them a little kiss. And I always tell them good night, and I love them, and give them another kiss when I go to bed. And if we bury Cookie, I can't do that. I mean, sure, I could always go outside, but if he gets dug up, or he gets washed away, or we move, I can't do that. But if I have him in an urn, then I can do it forever, until my end. I guess I have two messages. One is, always snuggle your pets. Give them all the pets, give them all the snuggles, let them in places you normally wouldn't, like on the couch or in bed. Take them to bed with you, take all the photos and videos and just spoil them rotten because you don't know when their last day is. Everything could be going perfectly and then suddenly they're gone. With no warning, just like Cookie. Because Cookie was doing better. He was even better than before he went on the meds. He was so much happier. And just so much more snuggly, and he was like a brand new kitty, and then he was just gone. And I just don't want anyone else to ever have to regret that they didn't snuggle that one last time like I do. or that they didn't take more photos like I do. My last message would be for Cookie. Hey Cookie, hi my mini moon, my sweet little baby boy. I hope the afterlife is treating you well. I hope you're in the best place possible. I hope you have all the blankets to need, all the toys to play with and drag around, all the food and treats you want, and all the pets and snuggles your little heart could desire, and all the comfiest places to sleep. I hope you understand the choice I made to put you to sleep. I hope you forgive me for it, and I hope you also think it was the right choice. And I hope you are really, truly ready to go. I miss you, Minnie Moo. I love you to the moon and back. I love you 3000. I love you with all those other cheesy lines and sayings and phrases and everything else. I love you in a way that can never be truly described or put into words. I miss you so much, Minnie Moo. You will always have a place in my heart, in my home, in my bed, in my soul, in my life. I miss you so much, Minnie Moo. I love you with all of my heart and everything that I am. Sorry, my sister threw me off. I miss you so much, Minnie Moo. I love you with all of my heart and everything that I am and ever will be. Cookie. I miss you, Minnie Moo. I love you, Cookie.